good Monday so far. Found some fire ass pizza. But I want to show you guys what I got. And this proves that God is real because I've been eating some pants. Look, not that me having pants is so important. It's that God knows everything. Look, these sick ass pants. If anybody knows me, I always wear cargo pants. Look. Fresh. Have to wash them, of course. And they're actually my size too, to be honest. So I got those. Let me just get everything. Got a bunch of shit. Some other pizza. We eat that right now. That pizza ain't got no chance right now. And look, I don't really wear these type of colored pants, but when you ain't got no pants, it don't matter. You know, like the smoky look. I don't know if these are gonna fit me, but these are legit. Look at, I ain't never had Fashion Nova in my life. Look at this shit. There's Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, man. But they're kind of big. Triple X. God damn. Those ain't gonna fit me. Then I got some other green pants. These are actually a different material. Look, boom. Fire. Then I got a bunch of these Champion like workout shirts. A bunch of those. Got 1, 2, 3. Then I got this design right here. This 3X. God damn, but look at, I don't know, worldwide goods established. I don't know, ism. Look at the back of it. Just sick, huh? I think it's like a Japanese brand or something. Oh, look at that guy over there. I'm doing the most American shit you could do. It's fucking find opportunity. Boom. I think it's that same brand. But it's even dope. Look at the little moon with the tree. I'm really excited about those green pants, to be honest with you. Catch you later, y'all. It's crazy because if you guys seen that video on Instagram where I was at the basketball courts outside with my daughter, and I offered the kids $5 if they made the first shot that they took. One of the boys, I think on his cell phone, or it might have been his water bottle, or maybe even skateboard, I don't know. But he actually had this sticker. So this is a popular brand. It's like when you like get a new friend, or you meet somebody, or like maybe get a new car, and all of a sudden you notice the same car more than you would have before, you know. Anyway, so I made a little funnel. This is post collecting recycles, so I finally learned how to do it the right way. So might as well leave that funnel in there. It's a good idea. I accidentally threw it in there. I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea now. I also found this. It's just a bunch of leaves. I really don't know if I could smoke it, but I really don't even know if it's weed, to be honest. It doesn't smell like oregano, but I don't know. Don't ever be an older hating ass fool. Ah, oh, fuck me, Tony. Fuck me. Open, never mind. You wanna fuck me, Tony? It's fucked up. Those people right there. See them? They got their window broken into. Their passenger window. And I've been here for like fucking, I don't know, I've been here for a cool minute. I've been here for like probably like an hour, and they said they've been here for like an hour and a half. So it must have happened like right before I got here. And yeah, it's like it's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright. Anyway, so I can't park right here while I sleep at night sometimes, and gang of people here. Even though people fucking breaking in, everybody's taking the chances. But before I feel like I have a headphone in my ear right now. It feels very clogged, but I have a video uploading at the same time. I want to speak to you guys before I forget. It's gonna take like 10 minutes. I also have some dinner right here, but I've been kind of sick lately. My throat's been hurting me, and my nose is pretty stuffy right now. My ears kind of clogged. First, you know, earlier I made a song and I made like an intro talking, like if I went up to a girl. And because right here where I park at the parking lot, there's a lot of people been breaking windows left and right here, man. Someone did it like 30 minutes before I came, you know what I mean? Today. But I guess a girl showed up like in this drifter car, but like an old car, like I wouldn't say a junk car, but I would say like it was dusty, you know? I played it out so much how I would approach her and talk to her. But long story short, she was beautiful, man. Her body, I don't know how her mind is, but her body was gorgeous, you know? And so I wanted to use the window thing as like an opening conversation type of thing. As soon as she got there, so I had no idea that she knew about the incidents that's been going on, the crime, you know? Long story short, she goes up for a hike. But when she went up for a hike, that's when I got out the car and threw something away. I was going to use it as an excuse just to kind of get out the car, maybe. For her to see me, kind of stupid, right? For her to see me, or like, not to hurt her or nothing, but long story short, so she see me, like, I threw something away, but at that time, she was already far, going up the hill already. And I turned around, but by the time I got back to my car, I looked back, I noticed that she seen me. So I don't know what she's thinking, right? And it might have like coincidentally looked sketchy, you know. She probably knows me as the dude that's always there in an old ass red truck, fucked up tags with a shopping cart in the back. Maybe she might have caught me rapping before, or like reading out loud. These are things I've done before in my car, you know. Maybe she knows I sleep here. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. But but the whole time I even made a song while she was up the hill gone. I was like, made an intro as if like what I would say to her. I would tell her about what's going on, like about the crime and all that. It's in the song. It's in the song called "Have No Choice But to Make It Mine." And so she was the inspiration for that. Not the entire song, but she was the inspiration for like an intro, for sure. You know, I can't remember all the lyrics, but I know for sure she wasn't the inspiration for like all the lyrics. You know, she was a spark to want to get the rap song done, because like thinking I can make me some money to have a beautiful woman like that. You know. But anyway, she comes back down. I finally kind of see her. She gets in her car, like, she doesn't get in her car fast, but I noticed from my rear view, she like steps to the other side of the car to look at both of her windows, like, and then she looks at my car, like she looks, because I had moved because people were next to me, and that's when I wanted to record the song, so I kind of just moved. I literally just went into this little pocket, this little like, well, actually I'm in a little pocket right now, but because there's a lot of cars, so I just park in this pocket where like if they do hear me, I can't see them looking at me. I have like this thing about people looking at me, and like, because like when I was in school getting bullied as a young kid for the way I looked, you know, it's like some sort of, I have this, what's that word for it? I have this, this tick, or this, I don't know, I know there's a word for it, guys. So she comes in, and like, I hesitated. As soon as I seen her kind of like, knowing about the window thing, I should have got out right away. So hey, like, I wouldn't steal your shit. Like, I would have told her exactly what I put in the song, you feel me? And I told her like, if I'm here, your car is pretty much good, because they're not gonna jack in front of me, or like, I don't think they would. I don't know, but I assume that, you know, because I honestly assume it's people around here that know about me being here all the time, but it could just be literally knuckleheads that don't know nothing about this area, just know it's a parking lot full of people that like to go hiking, that are not dangerous people, but might have good shit in their car, you know. I did see a kind of I would say a suspect vehicle came earlier, like a car full of cholos, and there were cholos, you know, but they pulled up earlier smoking and shit, and then they just left. But I would think it's probably them that's doing it. But it's the first time I ever seen them. But I'm minding my own business. But it was just an opening to talk to her, you know. But it didn't happen. Like, but as soon as like I got out of my car, she got in her car. But I don't think she seen me get out. But as soon as she got in her car, she must have looked in her left rear view, or left window, left I don't know, left lane changing window. And she must have probably seen me, because as soon as I literally, like, because I'm looking through my rear view, so and my car's like, because I have to, because my back is facing her. So I open my door and I look. I'm not looking at the rear view now. I'm looking really at her car. And I just noticed she got in, like, fuck. Because I wanted to tell her, like, I hesitated, and then I get back in my car. So now, if she was looking at the rear view, she would have seen me get out and then turn around quick and get back in my car, which is kind of sketchy as well. Like, what if she thought, like, I was trying to fucking run after her? But it would have been more weird if I was, like, closer to her car, you know? I didn't, like, run after her car, but now she's a little more confused. But before that, some, like, kind of, like, he looked square. Like, he had really short shorts, and, like, he was by himself. He had one of them, like, knapsack backpacks, and, like, he looked kind of square. He had, like, a Honda Accord, like, one like my sister's, like, those newer ones, and the newer models. And he, like, walked towards one direction. It's like a flat trail. I never go over there. I think there's, like, a homeless encampment over there, which is drug addicts and stuff. Especially where I look, I ain't gonna go over there. Probably some gangbangers and shit. I'm sure there might be good people. I ain't saying they're not. And maybe it's not the guys that live around here that are doing that shit. Why would you shit where you sleep? You know what I'm saying? And probably it's just some cholo fools, you know? Some gangbangers that are doing that shit, you know? Like the ones that I seen in the car. They look young, you know? Because they're obviously getting some money, stealing and robbing and shit. So, I mean, most of the people that come around here, they seem like just people with mental issues, you know? Not to say the gangbangers don't have mental issues, but I don't know. I really wouldn't know. Most time it's because they're just about crime, you know? It's just like, it's like a weird stereotype, you know? A weird characteristic. But anyway, that guy, he was younger than me, but he, like, came back from that trail, walked by my car, and kind of peeked at me kind of awkwardly. I was like, what the fuck is he looking at? And then he, like, didn't go directly into his car. He kind of, like, he was a little hesitant. I think he wanted to come talk to me, but he talked to me very softly. And then he came very close to my window. I was like, this was weird. But me, I'm thinking, like, I don't like people getting close to me, you know, PTSD. I don't like people getting super close to me. I feel like they're going to just try to snap at me, choke me, or they're that close to you, they can stab you, you know? Fuck it, if you shoot me, fucking, you know? I'd rather you just straight out shoot me than fucking try to strangle me, or, you know what I mean? Don't even touch me, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's a crazy death, getting strangled. I'd rather you just shoot me, dog. Fuck that, you know? That's just the way my mind was thinking. But I told him, you good? Because he was standing right next to my truck and he was speaking softly. He's like super soft. Hey, you ever been down that trail? I told him I'd never been down there. He's like, yeah, it looks a little dangerous and stuff. I said, but I didn't really want to even like act like have a cool conversation because I didn't trust him, you know? I didn't want to let my guard down. So I just said, you cool? And then he was like, we paused for a little bit, like he wanted to keep going. And like, I was like, all right. And then like, he's like, oh, all right. And then he just walked away. But next time I see him, if I survive tonight, if you don't come back and kill me, that means he wasn't a fucking crazy ass fucker, you know? Just maybe he sees me before. Because I run around here too. Like I don't just do fucking, I'm not just homeless, you know? A crazy homeless fuck, you know? I go for my fucking runs and I'm athletic, you know? I do weird shit, you know? So people probably trip out on me, you know? Like, what the fuck's up with them, you know? And I've seen that girl's car before. I just didn't know that car was her car, man. Like, you guys would fall in love with her if you seen, like, she's in that car. That's a fucking, that's like a drifter car, like the ones they been spinning, you know? They spin in circles and shit. And so that was that. So I'm already at 10 minutes. I have another 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a total another different video, guys. Peace. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one quick. I went to go shoot hoops. I didn't even get no film of it. I should have got like a little clip of it. But I want to go shoot baskets. Remember, guys, those who've been following my vlogs at the elementary school by my brother's mom's house, which is like in the East LA area. And it's like I like it. It's by myself. It's nostalgic. It's just like an elementary school basketball courts, and they're 10 feet, you know? It's like on asphalt. That's kind of fucked up, but I mean, it's just cool to get shooting practice by myself sometimes. It was a place I would go by myself a lot, you know? And during when I had like fucking unemployment and shit. But I was super tired when I got there, guys. I really didn't get that much good work in. I got good free throws in because you don't have to really run a lot. But most of my shots were lazy, and like I didn't even get off my feet that much. I couldn't really run a lot. I was just tired, you know. I'm tired right now. Like how I'm making the bang out of my buck. I'm trying to go like before it's really late at night because it's a lot of noise. I'm trying to get some good hours in. Like right now it's kind of late. Like I'm trying to get at least from like 9 o'clock to 12. You know, 9 o'clock to 12, maybe 9 to 11. You know, get as much cans as I can, so I at least have like 25% of what I already would have to get like a good number of return, you know, a good number of cash back for those recycles that I've got, you know. And like but I'm not gonna do that tonight because I'm fucking tired, but I do want to at least make some money. So I'm gonna like start like at 4 in the morning and just go as far as I can until the recyclable city, this you know, the recyclable companies pick up the recyclables. Like lately they've been coming kind of like late, like at 11 or something, or they just been coming after the black trashes, you know. They're getting picked up late. Like the green ones must get picked up late too. Anyway, so that's kind of my plan right now. I got some food, but while I was at the basketball court, you know, they have I thought the kids were, it was like 5:30, so I thought the kids weren't in the after school program no more, like, because it's just more, it's more appropriate if like a stranger like me, especially tatted up like this, would just come after all the kids were gone home, you know. And I expected the janitors to be there. They're cool with me, but anyway, so I didn't see no kids out there, so I jumped the fence, started shooting hoops. But as I get closer, I hear like this. I immediately knew there was kids because I heard this lady yelling, you know, this older lady voice yelling like at the kids, just literally yelling like for any little thing. But the kids are like not listening. Like their kids are like, I wouldn't say they seem to be bad, but the way she was carrying herself, having to yell like that, she didn't she didn't allow them to like communicate or whatever. But they were communicating with each other, and they were even like telling me like talking to each other. I could hear them like, "Who's that guy?" or whatever. You know, being young and just kids, you know. So, it was funny. It wasn't funny. It was the way the kids were. They were like a little more mature. They were like, this lady yelling, but they didn't like argue back. They were just being like, the way she yelled was more knuckle. The way she was yelling like that and the way they acted fit. You know what I mean? But I felt like the kids were smart to be like, this lady's kind of stupid, you know. And sure enough, lady, I'm 31 already, you know. She was like a 25-year-old girl, you know, or 24, maybe even younger, college student, you know. I think it's a middle school, but a college student, you know what I'm saying? But like, I was like, damn, you have to yell like that? It's kind of silly, you know? Which made me think about, she only like less than 10 years, she was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back to the idea of like, what kind of humans are we really creating? Like, is she even comfortable around kids? Like, is she even comfortable to be soft-spoken? To really show affection? Like, why she have to constantly yell like she's controlling them with that yell, you know? Like, not letting them get close to her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, like showing love, like soft voice, a kind woman, like, you know, like I picture like a woman in the kitchen, you know, with an apron on, but a teacher-wise, like. But these after school programs, they're all like, their leaders are all young too. It's been that way. Like that was like a normal thing to get, like when you're 18 or 19. Oh, let me get an after school program job. But why would you want someone young to raise someone young? You know, it's kind of weird. So anyway, they took the kids from one section, I guess, to the front to leave. I guess they get picked up because like where I jump, I guess, is the back of the school. But the playground's at and stuff, the yard, the field. You know, the janitors are working. Janitors are quiet, you know. And the ones that are talking to each other are these after school teachers. I would call them teachers because your kids are in their hands, you know what I'm saying? And she's not yelling like in a, like, you fucking idiot, you stupid fuck, you stupid kids. No, she's just yelling because that's the way she's controlling them, you know? Very fleshly world. Like, is she really comfortable to hug these kids and really looking them in the eye? And I wanted to also say, so anyway, long story short, and another crazy thing, you know, obviously there's employees, so there's like this team, this community, this little this group, you know, group think, that group think, you know, group think, you know. So and it's always usually centered around the person who's like the leader, you know, and that person was obviously able to get from a group of people to get to a lead position of the after school program. And I'm pretty sure when he started, there was people that didn't fit and ended up leaving, or didn't really, that wasn't their dream, you know, their fucking super endeavor. So they weren't always happy to go to work. It wasn't their habitat where they were best to thrive, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to find that. Humans need to find that, you know? And so I started noticing, and you know, I guess wherever these after school program ladies were, and it was mostly men, it was actually the kind of even. So wherever they were at inside the school, they came to their main office, which was near the basketball courts in the back, you know. And so I heard that lady who was yelling, like, kind of gossiping with some other girl. And I noticed there was this other female, and she was more of a tomboyish female. She had a hat on. You could tell she had like a backpack on her shoulder. She kind of dressed like a tomboy, and she might be lesbian, I don't know. Doesn't matter. And but she walked to the restroom, like she was already going to the restroom, and it was weird because now I think about it, she wasn't even at the restroom yet when I hear the girl say, oh, like something to the fact like, oh, not again, or yo, yeah, there she goes again, or like something insinuating like that girl's doing something she's done before, like that they find to be kind of weird or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit, like this is exactly what I've experienced before. Like I could relate to that girl. And the nerve of this lady, like the same girl yelling at the kids, gossiping with this other girl. I think that other girl, one of them was the right-hand man of the main dude, but they're all young, you know. But it just like, I even looked at them, because at this time I was tired, so I took off my glasses and looked at them, let them know, like, I hear them gossiping, you know, like, and like I shook my head, you know, they're conscious, like, I don't know, even if they like, because they got kind of quiet anyway, so, but I could tell that young lady who was like separating herself, like, she probably thought these girls were phony too and stupid, and not only that, she's probably, this is a job for her, but it's not like something she's probably loves also, you know. So for anybody going through that, having the dread going to work and knowing you don't get along with anybody because you're not really happy there, and like you don't find joy there, and like, you know, you really need to, like, I wanted to talk to that girl, you know, but I was witnessing these people gossip about her, and like, they're not the bosses, but they're ass kissers to the bosses, you know what I'm saying? And it was just so, like, I relate to that so much. But you need to really go where you're happy, you know what I'm saying? And live the life you want to live now. Like, that girl's probably young, bro. She needs to do it now. She's 20, 21 probably. I wanted to fucking tell her. I wanted to talk to her, you know? And she like left right away. Like, I guess they were just lingering around. It was like 6 o'clock, and like, she just said, I'm gonna go. And I could hear the boss, oh, you going now? And like, I didn't hear her voice, so she must have like she probably just personalized it. And who knows what this girl deals with at home, you know? Those other people, we mimic what we were raised by, you know? We mimic that, you know? We mimic what we're raised by, you know? And those are the people who are like, maybe their parents are teachers, or raised them to be teachers, or want to be a teacher, and I don't know. It was a fucked up thing. She probably is just like anxious there. She probably feels like the room's closing in on her. Everybody's against her. Like, get away. Don't be around that. Don't waste the day dreading going to work. Fuck that. People say, oh, you got to go through hardship to get to where you want to go. Yeah, but when you're chasing something you really enjoy, and your dream, when you're chasing, that might be their dream to be a teacher. Ask them, is that your dream to be a teacher? Yeah, I've always wanted to be this and nothing else. You know, everybody else is living their dream but you. Like, don't waste a second dreading going to work. Stop. Especially if you have family. Most people have family they could rely on. But tell them no. Give your family this ultimatum of, do they really care for you and love you? Are they really going to support you? You'll never really know until you give them an ultimatum. And then the point of, these people disappoint you, your family disappoints you when you need help a little bit, little financial help, or even not even that, just a roof. At the end of the day, just a roof and maybe a shower once in a while. At the end of the day, you'll find a way to eat. You know, you'll find a way. You're gonna find us ways to survive. You know what I'm saying? Not until you really do what you want to do. That's all I'm saying. Peace.